Hi guys, this is Varun from Fonearena and I have a great device to show you today, the LG V10, which is going on sale across the world soon. And I was in Hong Kong recently and managed to get my hands on one. And yes, here we have it, and here is the box from Korea actually. So this is a device that is currently on sale only in South Korea. So here is a device from the market there. This is actually available in Hong Kong too, so kind of picked it up. So as you can see, this is the LG F600L device made for Korea, and we have the V10. So V10 kind of reminds me of automobiles, considering the V10 engines and all that stuff. So yeah, as you can see, the device is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor on the inside. So we have the packaging seems pretty minimalistic, and I wish more companies make packages like these. So yeah, it's already been opened, so I had to bring it over. So yeah, so here we have the box on the inside. Once you remove the flap, the LG V10, and wow, so this is a beautiful way of presenting the device on the inside. You have the phone on one side and the contents on the other side. So this is the V10. Yeah, can't wait to get my hands on it. Beautiful 5.7-inch screen, dual camera arrangement, IR blaster, and it's got a beautiful stainless steel frame, yeah, which can take some probably some drops and still withstand them. The phone is military grade certified. Military grade, yes. Once you feel the bag, feels, I don't know if you're holding a phone or probably even um, a weapon or some of some sort. Feels really premium and something which you have not probably kind of felt on a phone. Something which I felt like this probably was on the Moto, I think Turbo or some phone from them, which had something of a back like this in the back. But yes, this phone, the V10, is probably one of the best phones to come out of LG ever. Beautiful looks and feels really nice, and it's a bit heavy, I think 170 or plus grams, but then yes, it's probably worth it. So you can see the fingerprint sensor, I think they've placed it on the power button on the back, and it's powering on right now. While it's powering on, let's actually take a look at what else is in the box. We have the quick start guide. Wow, the quality of paper feels like tissue paper or something. Really thin. It's everything is in Korean, so I don't think we actually need to bother with it. Everything is in Korean, yeah. It's just a quick start guide and nothing else here. And on the left side, you have, I think, the power brick here. So you have a quick charger, considering this supports quick charge. You have a plain USB charger, fast charge. LG calls it fast charge, and it's made in Indonesia. The USB cable, standard micro USB cable here, and you also get the new Quad V3 pair of earphones here. And LG claims that these are uh, sound really good. You also get a set of earbuds here. And what else? So that's about it in terms of the box contents. So let's quickly take a look. Seems fairly decent. And also LG claims that it's been tuned by AKG, and the phone has a pretty good DAC or digital audio processor on the inside. So you have volume up, volume down, and also the call attend or disconnect feature. Seem to be tangle free, decent set of earphones. Feels like a cord of some sort. So that's that. Let's get this all out of the way and get our hands on the phone. Wow, this feels so premium to hold. I don't know if I'm holding a LG or probably some of the luxury phones out there, which kind of, or even the Nokia Sirocco, which came out some ages ago. Um, so it's on. So yeah, so when it gets on, this phone has a lot of tricks up its sleeve. And as you can see, there's a secondary display in the front, which you can see time. Let's turn it back off. So as you can see, the phone has a secondary display which can be used for notification and the clock. Pretty handy, saves battery life, and also, so the phone is powered by 3000 mAh battery, which is actually removable. So let's actually show it to you. So we have made the micro USB port the groove for the back cover, and yeah, so once you open the back cover, you see that the battery is inside. You also have the micro SD card slot, takes in cards up to I think 2 TB, but who sells 2 TB cards nowadays? The max you can get is 200 gigs. So I think SanDisk makes them. So in case you want to expand the storage, the phone has 64 gigs of storage. The model I picked up is a 64 GB model, and you have, let's actually take a look at how much storage you get. But yeah, so you have the micro SD card slot, the micro SIM card slot, and the battery here. So it's a 3000 mAh battery. I'm not going to be removing it, as the phone is already powered on. So the back cover, at first I thought that the back cover was not removable, but then it's actually removable. Beautiful accents here, gold accent around the camera. The 16 megapixel f1.8 camera, supposed to take really good pictures from what I've been hearing from my other folks who already have the phone. It's actually gone on sale in US, I think today or yesterday, and I'm sure this phone is going to be creating a lot of noise. So here you have actually this thing, there's a proximity sensor here. On the back you have the camera, I think laser autofocus. It uses laser face detection autofocus. So that's for that. It was also there on the LG G for the company's previous flagship. So this look at these phones. So yeah, we have a plastic back of the G phone, not the leathery version. Just look how different is it. It is in terms of the design, in terms of the build quality and materials used. This doesn't seem premium at all, but look at this. It speaks all premium. Even the buttons, the arrangement. LG stuck to the same philosophy in terms of the key on the back. You have the dual LED flash here, and yes, so you have two cameras here. It uses a standard angle and a wide angle mode, 5 megapixel. You can get really wide selfies. And yeah, you can see this is the screen I was talking about, the secondary screen for your notifications. As you can see, you can have shortcuts for your apps here. I don't know if it's available when you actually have the phone powered off. You only get, yeah, you can actually access the torch and launch the camera. A lot of cool stuff can be done. I really like phones with secondary displays. Used to be a time in Symbian days when a phone had a secondary screen. It was a big deal. So you can even launch apps when the phone is actually on. So here we have, it's powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 808 processor. It's got 4 gigs of RAM. So to confirm that, let's actually open CPU-Z. And yeah, as you can see, total RAM is about 3.717 MB, which is available. And you have 51.48 gigs and 48.75 is available. So it's a 2K display. I think LG has been pioneering with this displays. They put a 2K display or Quad HD display even on the G3 2 years back. So LG, so this is a G3 we have here. So you have the G3, the G4, and now the V10. As you can see, the design philosophy has been pretty much the same, but then different. The ports and everything seem pretty much the same, but I think the speaker has been moved down on the V10, and you have the micro USB port. It supports quick charge, as I told you. This is heavy. This thing is bulky, but then I think people would love to use this device. It feels really nice to grip in the hand. And yeah, sadly, considering this is an international version, I'm not really optimistic about software updates. But then once I powered on this one, I've already got 2 software updates. It's running only on Android 5.1.1. I don't know, something is in Korean. Most of these menus are in Korean, considering it's a Korean market device. So it also has LG's UI. Like LG has their own custom UI on top of Lollipop. So you have dual window and all those features. As you can see, this is a dual window feature. Auto open. Let's check out the storage. So you have 48.7 GB. It's available out of the 64 gigs. Not bad at all. And second screen. So yeah, this is second screen we are talking about. So show when main screen is on, show when main screen is off. So there's nothing much else you can actually do here. Show when main screen is off. Yes. Show when main screen is on, off. So now you can actually disable that screen when the main screen is on, but once you actually lock the phone, that will actually probably, so yeah, you can see the time here, pretty useful. And what the phone is a little tall compared to the G4 and the G3, and getting your hands up to the home key, I mean the power lock key, feels a little hard. Let's actually take a look in terms of the distance, whether it's the same. This is kind of maintain the same height, I guess, but then considering you grip the phone in a different way, feels a little odd to hold it here. And the camera, I think, seems really fast. So yeah, so G4 had a great camera, and I think the V10 and takes it to the next level. And actually we have the screen protector on, so that's the reason you might probably be seeing a scratch or two on the screen. It's not the display. And yes, so as you can see, it has stainless steel frame. Yeah, I think it can probably take a drop or two. Not going to be dropping it, hopefully. And also the back is military grade and shock resistant. It's a dual layer protection for the glass and capable of withstanding drops and sort of saving the device from the display breaking or taking scratches. And yeah, it's running on this LG UIs. Yeah, some apps and all that stuff. And the audio is supposed to be really good on this, considering the 32-bit DAC on the inside. And what else? So it's shock resistant, stainless steel, dual layer glass display, expandable memory. So yeah, another good thing LG has actually done is not sacrifice the design for only internal storage. They are offering 64 gigs of internal storage, but also giving you the option of adding a memory card. So that's really cool to have. And it has 3 mics for the video capture. Really dying to actually capture video with this phone. As you can see, it has I think 2 and probably 3 mics here. So it has an IR LED blaster, I think, on the top. So it has 3 mics for capturing audio. It records video in 4K, and also the camera on the back has a f1.8 aperture. So the camera on this device is freaking insane. As you can see, we have a prop here, and you have the simple mode, which is probably the most easy to use mode. There's also an auto mode, and there is a manual mode, which is great for photos. But then this is fairly common these days, getting manual focus, manual controls for video photo. But this phone actually has manual controls for video, which is crazy, and you won't believe they have actually managed to include even live audio monitoring, considering this has directional mics. And it doesn't stop there. The surprise stops here. So as you can click on the audio, you can actually set the directivity of the mics and the audio levels. I'm going to be, and there's even a wind noise filter. Oh my god. So this is going to be a camera phone lovers a dream to try out. And we're actually trying it out and actually letting you know if it actually holds good. And you can also set the ISO levels. Wow. So you can set the ISO, you can set the shutter speed in video. This is not photo. Setting it in video is not even there in some high-end point and shoots and all that. So that's there, setting the shutter speed. And you have even manual I think focus. Wow, man. So this is crazy. So we are not even recording now. We are just so you can even set the white balance here. So let's set it at 6500 Kelvin, somewhere between that, 6400 and 500. So that's daylight. So we are not in daylight now. So probably we'll set it at 5000. Oh wow. And you can actually hit record, and I don't know what's this. So that's zoom, yeah. Wow. So these guys have gone really crazy and done some amazing stuff on the camera. So we'll do that in our in-depth review of the camera, but for now that's just a sneak peek at the camera on the LG V10. And pretty high-end phone in terms of specs. Really like the color too, the gold color. So here we have it. So it's taking on the iPhone 6s Plus and 6s, and also the Note 5 and the S6 Edge Plus in the US. I think India, it would probably reach India by say November or December, right in time for the holidays. But overall a great looking phone, and LG's got the design right. I just wish the UI was a little more easier to use. It's not the best UI out there. It's a little buggy too, and it doesn't really do justice to their hardware. The hardware is phenomenally great, but then the UI just doesn't cut it. And the camera is really impressive. You're going to be trying the camera out too. And the price, I think it was priced for about 35,000 odd rupees equivalent in Hong Kong. This is a Korea unit. I don't know if the US pricing is out. It's available on a contract, I think, for about $149, but I think it should be around the $600-700 mark in terms of the pricing for an unlocked unit. Do check our site out for that info. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions about the LG V10, we're going to be running benchmarks, testing the camera and all that. So in case you have any other questions, do ask us in the comments and we'll try our best to answer it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.